Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed is another karting game hitting the stores this Christmas. But with the enjoyable F1 Race Stars and Little Big Planet karting coming out at the same time, does Sega's favourite blue hedgehog have what it takes to fight off the competition?
The big thing for us, which has never been done before, is having the three different vehicles in the same race at the same time. So actual boating where you're actually going on water with a proper physics model where you're interacting with the waves, and a proper powered flight model where you're actually flying, ducking and diving and swooping and all that sort of stuff. There's plenty of Sonic characters, so you've got, Sonic the Hedgehog and Tails and Eggman and all those sort of classic Sonic characters, but we've also got other characters like Gilius, the little dwarf from Golden Axe, the classic 80s arcade game. We've got Shinobi, Joe Musashi is the Shinobi character from the 80s arcade game. We've got characters from Jet Set Radio, we've got characters from all over the Sega universe. All the characters have a vehicle that can transform into a boat, a plane and a car. So as you're taking part in races, things happen on track, which means you have to change course and change into a boat or change into a plane, all in the very same race.
The transforming vehicle feature is a great addition to the game, and most of all it makes it feel more than just a standard karting title. With a well-perfected driving model that suits both novices and hardcore racing enthusiasts, handling feels a lot looser than you'd experience with its competitors, much more like an arcade racer, and what's most impressive is the fact that they've achieved this across all the platforms, including Nintendo's brand new Wii U.
As we're a multi-platform title, we're making a game that runs on 6 or 7 different hardware platforms. So we try to add features that kind of complement the game we've got already. So on the Wii U, we've got a map which is on the screen at the bottom. You can basically tap some of the character heads to get a little picture-in-picture to see where they are on track. There's a little rearview mirror which you can bring up by lifting the gamepad up. So there's quite a lot of sort of navigational stuff that we add. Another interesting feature is that at any moment when you're playing, you can swipe the game from the big screen onto the little screen. So, if someone wants to come in and watch the TV, you can basically carry on playing the game on a little screen. And the moment they've gone upstairs or gone away, you can swap it back again, which is really cool.
But no matter which console you're playing on, driving or flying through the air is heaps of fun and feels as realistic as a game of this type can. And with the full roster of Sega characters, there is a huge nostalgia factor. But it is of course the multiplayer where this game comes into its own.
The two things we're particularly proud of is the fact that the entire game is playable in split screen. So you can play through the career mode, you can play through the GP mode, and you can play through pretty much anything in the game in 4-player split screen. So if you're playing the game in the normal career mode and someone just comes along into the living room, they can press start and they can jump straight in and just play with you, and then when they go, they can just press start, disappear, and it goes back to single player. So we're particularly proud of that. And then also, you can then take these split screen players and go online with them. So you can take 4 of your friends, go online and play against other people.
Overall, the game is not just a great karting game, but a brilliant racing title in its own right. While racing on the water isn't perfect, it's still priceless seeing Sega's full catalogue of characters collected in such a brilliant racing title, making it worth the price of admission alone, and will more than give Mario and his karting gang a run for his money.
Obviously, we've all played Mario Kart, and I worked on Blur previously at Bizarre Creations, which is another weapons-based racing game, so you kind of take all that stuff, but we try to make a Sega version of that game. So in many ways, our game is closer to Outrun than it is to Mario Kart. So we've got similar handling, similar drift mechanics, similar kind of boost behaviours and things like that. So our game is closer in DNA to Outrun than to Mario Kart, although it's still a kart racing game.